Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. Another solo run up for us, and this one is going to be Mankey. I remember Primeape being okay. Did struggle a little bit against Sabrina. However, Mankey, well, I mean, he's just a weaker version of Primeape, so he'll have a similar issue, but Mankey overall shouldn't actually be that bad. What starter would be best? He's a fighting type, so technically he would be less strong against Charizard, because Charizard's part flying. Yeah, I think that'll be the best way to go. There we go, we get our Mankey, and I just need to turn off that, and we are good to go. Okay, so let's give Mankey's starting stats. Wow, that's actually really good. Wow, that's surprising. 14 and 13 on speed and attack. That's Scratch and Leer. That's actually really surprising. I didn't think Mankey had that much behind him on stats. Okay, now in terms of learn set, I've started Googling them more often. The reason why I'm Googling Mankeys now is because I'm used to having a Mankey on Pokemon Yellow. You can catch it in the grass right before the other rival battle right at the start of the game. You can't do that on Blue and Red. But on Yellow, they added Mankey in that little grass patch, which was a nice addition because it helped with Brock. I'm just going to type it in Mankey Gen 1 Learn Set. I'm just wondering what level he learns low kick at. So red and blue, oh yeah, he doesn't learn low kick at all. He does in yellow. Huh, okay, well that's interesting. I was under the impression that we would have low kick. Mankey does not learn that at all in Pokemon Red and Blue according to Pokemon Database. That's really surprising. They fixed a lot of little inconsistencies like that in Yellow. Pokemon Blue and Red, however, did not. So he will get Karate Chop at level 15. The rest of his moveset is pretty average. Seismic Toss is there, but we can get that on TM. Believe it or not, Mankey can learn Thunderbolt. It can also learn Dig, so that will help with the ghosts. He can learn Body Slam as well, which isn't too bad, and because of his high attack, that's quite advantageous for Mankey. He can also learn Rock Slide, but if he has, does he have any? He can learn Submission, and the other fighting move is, because on Gen 1, Karate Chop isn't actually a fighting move, it's a normal move. For anyone that wants to point that out, oh, what about Karate Chop? That's a fighting move. No, Karate Chop's a normal move in Gen 1. It was changed, I think it's still a normal move in Yellow as well. It was changed to a fighting move in Gen 2. And actually, how fast does Mankey level up? He almost got knocked out there. 16 to 7. Get the impression that Mankey's kind of in the middle kind of level up group. Yeah, looks like it. So we've got high amount of attack and high amount of speed. The speed being high will give us more access to critical hit luck. Getting past Brock might still be a little bit challenging, but it shouldn't be too bad. We do have Leer, which can affect Geodude and can protect us against Bide from Onix. So Mankey's learn set isn't actually too bad for start of the game. Are we going to make it to the Pokemon Center? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what? I don't think my Mankey deserves to faint there. So, alright, now let's go back and battle Rival. We only got to level 8, so, or level 9 now, but okay, maybe Mankey isn't in the Maybe he's in the slower level up group then, because usually if it's a starter, if it's in the fast level up group, they're like level 11 or something by now. Or level 10 at least. Let's give him a go. Well, I don't think we'll win now. Not at level 9, but we do outspeed Pidgey. And we've lost accuracy, so we likely will lose. Also, Gust on this is also a normal type move, which was also changed to a flying move in Gen 2 as well. Mankey doesn't have good defense though, so he's getting hit for a lot of points. There we go. Sand attack failed and a Gust again. Okay, if we can... Oh, he's only going for Growl Charmander here, and there we go. Alright, so wasn't a tough battle in the end. So fighting, they're weak against Psychic and Flying. There's not a lot of Psychic and Flying challenges in terms of gyms and the Elite Four. The rival will have a Pidgeot or Pidgeotto as well, which will learn Wing Attack, but Wing Attack's a very weak move as well in Gen 1. Apart from that Psychic, it's the Psychic types that'll get Mankey into some difficulty. Now I'm going to use it. I didn't save. Oh, save. I didn't heal in Pewter City. So I'm going to use Diglett's exploit here. So using the Diglett to level up very, very much quicker than what it is in Viridian Forest. So we're losing a lot of health against Diglett. Diglett's also pretty quick as well. I think he may have outsped us, but we're getting knocked out by Sandshrew. But by the time Mankey finally gets a win here, it'll probably be level 13 or so, 14. So a couple of extra levels that might get us through Brock. So this Ditto exploit, Diglett. This Diglett exploit, there we go. I got the win that time, so level 13. That Diglett exploit, I wish I'd picked up on that earlier, because that would have made some runs a lot quicker. A level 13 Mankey on yellow would win against Brock. However, that's because it would learn low kick. However, without low kick, Mankey is actually going to struggle. It's got really bad defense. So we're going to have to level up. That was an absolute smashing. Even with Leer, Geodude's still got defense curl. You don't really want to be using Leer against Geodude. You want to get rid of it as quickly as you can. Should I use potions for Mankey here? I don't really want to, but I only really want to use potions if it's like necessary not to go past like. And again, we'll have Karate Chop at level 15, now that I think about it. Karate Chop is a high critical hit ratio move. It's like Slash and Razor Leaf, high critical hit ratio. So with a higher critical hit ratio, and put Karate Chop at the top here. There we go. That will make Geodude much easier. And because Mankey's quick, the likelihood of critical hit is higher. There's Bide. Unleash Energy. That will still do critical hit. Critical hit will outweigh or will bypass the defense drops for Onix. And we got critical hit again. And it's doing about the same. Mankey's critical hit ratio is actually hindering it right now, which is ironic. Again, if we get tackled, we're dead. There we go. So there you go. What was it? Karate Chop did all the difference there. Because Mankey can learn Dig as well, that will get him through all the rock types as well. Mankey's learn set, I think we'll have it. I think we'll have it as dig, maybe karate chop. I was banking on low kick, but because we don't have low kick, we could always go for rock slide. That'd be good against Lorelei and Pidgeot. So rock slide's not actually a bad choice for a fourth move, but dig, karate chop. Maybe we could keep seismic toss as well. It's just I never end up using it. But if Mankey does need to be at a little bit of a higher level, seismic toss will then start becoming very good. Mankey can learn Thunderbolt, but now I do mean to keep doing stat checks. But with a defense and a special of 22, there is absolutely no point teaching Mankey Thunderbolt. It just will not do any damage with it. Now Mankey can learn Mega Punch, but I don't think I'll pick it up. I don't think it's necessary to pick it up. Oops, ran into him this time. But nah, with karate chop, it's more accurate. It's critical hit ratio, so it's going to do the damage. We don't really need Mega Punch. Jeez, we've had Paris and Clefairy in here. Paris and Clefairy are both very uncommon. You don't see them much. Now, what level does Mankey evolve? It's either 26 or 28. I think it might be 28. And we're pretty close to that already. Nicely done, Mankey. Alright, Zubat. Good, okay, so Great Ball here, so we can catch Spearow. Now, I have lost a bit of health, so Spearow does no peck. Can knock me out. Don't want to be going all the way back to Pewter City. Alright. Scratch? No, too strong. At this level, yeah, Mankey's going to be way too strong. Let's try the Great Ball before I buy the Pokeballs. Ay, nice. So I'm going to guess that Mankey could probably beat Misty at this level. Oh, that's right. Goldeen knows Peck. Flying move. Oh, a failed Supersonic. And a... Wow, okay. Bruh. Alright, Misty. Because Mankey's got such bad special, he's susceptible to damage. That's where his undoing's going to come. Because Water Gun... Look how much damage that did. It's not even a super effective move. We're a little bit out of league for Starmie right now. However, if we do Rival and Nugget Bridge, we should be good by then. Alright, Pidgeotto, Abra, Rattata, and oh, look at that, it's an absolute whitewash on the Rival. So Nugget Bridge, we'll get rid of Caterpie, get rid of Weedle. I'll get to level 21, then I'll Mankey learn Fury Swipes. Fury Swipes is a really crap move as well. It's inaccurate and it's weak as well. It's luck based, no good. Alright, Misty, let's try her again now. Karate Chop. X-Defend. That's not bad though, critical hit. Oh no, Starmie still outspeeds, that's what I was wondering about. Starmie still outspeeds us here. I might as well just go through Nugget Bridge. And up until Bill's place then. We could grab Dig, and we could also grab Seismic Toss. Oh, tell you what, luck was with Mankey there. I think I do still have a few potions. Try and avoid having to go back to the Pokemon Center. I'm running a little bit low. It's Fury Swipes. Now to actually get to Seismic Toss, I'm gonna have to get rid of these Geodudes. Oh, Mankey's only just hanging on at 3 HP. I'll give him a try. He's quick attack. The bane of existence for strategy when it's holding a focus band. Otherwise, it's a pretty easy win, that battle. TM19 is Seismic Toss. Might as well just teach it to Mankey now. Get rid of Leah. Alright, Billy. And after that, we can grab Dig. Should be able to beat Misty now as well. Surge shouldn't be an issue. Erica with Dig should be pretty easy as well. Blaine will be easy with Dig. Koga will be easy with Dig. Man, Dig is such a game-changing move. Oh, one shot on Staryu. Yeah, Mankey's got it. Wow, Starmie still outspeeds. Extra fan, that's terrible AI. Oh, the AI on this game, man, it is something else. Mankey can't learn Bubble Beam, can it? No. But it can learn Thunderbolt. So can Persian. Persian can learn Thunderbolt as well. So can Snorlax, but because their special isn't good on Gen 1, it's not really worth teaching it to them because they don't do a lot of damage with it. One shot on Drowsy. Now, the thing about Psychic Pokemon, if Mankey can outspeed them, it can probably one-shot them. Because Psychic Pokemon typically have pretty poor defense. I'll get rid of Fury Swipes. And the last move really for Mankey is Body Slam. If we grab Rock Slide, what would we get rid of? Seismic Toss, probably. We got Stat Check. Look at that attack. Attack and speed, it's... Special and speed usually go very far, but in this one, Mankey doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. So with only Psychic and Flying as the weaknesses, Mankey's got a bit of an advantage on Gen 1 games. So it's... I remember Primate being really good. Now, I'm going to do a save here because Mankey is almost at Primape's evolution level. Alright, let's get old mate Ducky. It must be 28 then, that it evolves that. So now with Body Slam, we have options of paralyzing the enemy, as well as a pretty strong base attack move at 80 as well. Can't remember exactly what Karate Chop is, but it's... Now, Focus Energy is arguably the worst move in the game. Well, that and Rage. Focus Energy does the opposite of what it's supposed to, due to the programming of Gen 1, and Rage locks you in until you faint or win the battle. Alright, we're in good shape, I reckon. Well, Mankey is going to one-shot all of Surge due to the electric typing and my ground attack in Dig. In fact, this gym puzzle is going to be harder than Surge himself, and do we get it on first? Of course not. It couldn't just be that easy. Is it one right next to it? As it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be, but it's got 50-50 of being in the top left. Again, Gen 1's programming is held together by duct tape. Literal duct tape. Do we outspeed Raichu? We don't, but it went for Growl and failed. A Thunderbolt may have actually... I don't think it would have knocked us out, but it would have come very close. Due to the difference in the special stats they would have had. So Thunderbolt, Mankey can learn it, but it's not worth it. Not with a special stat of 34 at level 27. Defense and special, they are arguably the worst, or one of the worst that I think that I've seen, unless we're going towards Caterpie and Metapod levels, or status of Pokemon, Magikarps and all that, but no, for a generally usable Pokemon, that special and that defense stat, they are bad. So basically it means that Mankey can't take a hit. It hits very, very hard though itself, but it cannot take a hit itself. Glass cannon, as they call it. 28. It was. This is where the game gets a little bit tricky because I have to try not to evolve our Mankey. However, Mankey's in pretty good shape for what is generally going to be a pretty good run. Machop should be pretty good as well. I think Machop can also learn Low Kick, giving it that advantage as well. Low Kick does damage based on the Pokemon's weight, I believe. It's a somewhat unique move, especially for Gen 1. That is, of course, if Gen 1 calculates it properly, which it probably doesn't. Wow, that did like nothing. Oh, Slowpoke's paralyzed. You know, it's always amazing how underrated Slowbro is, or Slowpoke as well. It's super powerful, super bulky Pokemon, very difficult to knock out, but they're so slow. They are always going to go second. 2 Onix. Oops. I didn't mean to run into him. Or did I? No. We always battle him. He's a mandatory trainer. Oh, Farfetch'd isn't in the box. It should be. Because Mankey may not actually knock out the rock types. Maybe a risk keeping ducks in. So deposit him here. Just in case Graveler knocks itself out and we get the illegitimate win. Only ghost Pokemon are allowed illegitimate wins. Or only against the ghost Pokemon. Pokemon that can't learn a move that can damage them, and there's a few of them out there. Alright. Here is the hiker, so dig on the Geodudes, is a one-shot. And now Graveler's going to get hit here. And it's a one-shot, it's a critical hit. I don't think Graveler would have been a one-shot without the critical hit, but either way. Oh, then again, Mankey does have pretty high attack. And Dig is base 100 in Gem 1. That was changed, it was made base 80 later on, so Earthquake could be the dominant move, because Earthquake is also base 100. Dig's very useful though. I mean, I am probably going to forget that I actually have Dig. I picked up the escape rope, didn't I? I did. No, I didn't even need it. There's so few of my Pokemon. I barely use Dig as for like a advantage in getting out of places. These runs. Okay, let's get into the rival battle here. This will give us an indication how hard he's going to be later on. Nicely done, Mankey. Execute. That's Grass and Psychic. So he used Hypnosis on me. It's probably always going to go for Hypnosis too, because it's a Psychic move. Gyarados. I have to go for Body Slam here. Oh, a Leer. Gyarados could have knocked us out there. Kadabra, do we outspeed it? Let's go for Dig. We do. Oh, maybe Blastoise would have been the better starter, because that's straight up water. Well, then I could learn Thunderbolt, technically. Venusaur would be somewhat weak. Oh, no, Dig. Oh, no, part Poison. Okay, you know what? I'm actually not going to teach Rock Slide to Mankey. I didn't think of that. Oh, I should have gone for Dig. It doesn't matter. Charmeleon went for Rage. I was just thinking Rock Slide's 4 times effective against a Charizard. Dig doesn't affect it. I won't teach Rock Slide, though. I didn't actually think about it that way when I was picking the starter Pokemon. It's 4 times effective. To have no times effective, probably Blastoise might have been a better choice. Even though Mankey can learn Thunderbolt, it wouldn't do much against a Blastoise. Either way, it don't matter now. Dig, get rid of Vulpix. Alright, Celadon City. In Celadon, there are 4 things to do. Giovanni, Erica, Water for the guard, and Fly. The HM for Fly. Alright, I'll get Fly first. And then do Giovanni first. He'll be very, very easy. Having a ground move is pretty useful against him. A lot of his Pokemon are part rock or part poison. So Giovanni will be the easier battle than Erica. I don't think Erica will be too difficult either. Overall, I think Mankey's in for a pretty decent run. It's going to be the easiest one we've had for a while. It's amazing how difficult Sil ended up being, given how good Dugong was. There's 32 for Mankey. Oh, do I even need the PP up on this one? I probably don't, actually. Karate Chop's got 25. Always better to have them, just in case, I guess. So, alright, let's grab our lift key. Coughing has Levitate in later gens, I think, so Dig doesn't actually hit it. However, in Gen 1, Levitate is not a thing for those sorts of Pokemon. I always found that didn't make a lot of sense when I used to play this back in the day. I was like, coughing's in the air, how can Dig hit it? But, well, we never said that Pokemon had to make that much sense. Sandshrew, Ekans, and Sandslash. Sandslash is a bit of a tank. He wasn't a good run though, not a good solo run. Very bad. Very, very bad against the Elite Four. Not looking forward to Sandshrew, he's going to struggle. Alright, Ekans, Dig. Sandshrew, Body Slam, and Charabuk, which went for Wrap. I don't think I've done a run with Ekans yet as well. That's still one that's... I don't think Ekans will be great though. It's probably only going to start with Wrap. I probably should have healed. Rhyhorn should be a one-shot. Now, I can't paralyze Kangaskhan because it's same typing as the move. Gen 1 mechanic. However, Dig is base... Wow, they didn't even do half. Huh. Wonder if I'll go for Dig. Oh, I was really hoping for a critical hit. A critical hit would have knocked Kangaskhan out, so if Mankey was full health, Mankey would have actually won that. So, actually, where am I going? I'm gonna make my way all the way back to Giovanni. Just got a little bit careless, didn't keep an eye on my Mankey's HP, but at full HP, this won't be a win for Giovanni. Oh, what? Take into account just how hard a Kangaskhan can actually hit. Kangaskhan's not really a pick for a top 6 or a team of 6 by any means, but it can hit for a bit of damage. And because Mankey has such poor physical defense, come on Mankey, we've got this. There's a defense drop as well, so if Kangaskhan hits us, we're cooked, man. How much is... I'll go for Dig. I was hoping for Rage. Oh, that did so much damage. No, there's Rage. Now, Kangaskhan should be locked. I don't think it'll knock me out. It did. If I didn't get that defense drop, I probably would have survived that. We're literally an inch of getting that Kangaskhan. Let's go pay Erica a quick visit. Then we'll come back to Giovanni. We'll go through the ghosts very easily because of Dig. Ran into her by accident. Bell sprouts. Man. Well, Erica, because we have Dig, she should be fine. Massive damage and critical hit. Jeez, poor Victory Bell. Alright, Tangela. Tangela's actually got really good physical defense. I'll use Seismic Toss. You know, Tangela doesn't learn Wrap. It learns Constrict and Bind. It doesn't actually learn Wrap. Alright, we'll use Dig on Vileplume. Half damage. That should be a knockout. Couldn't get the critical hit against Kangaskhan though, could we? Alrighty, now that Erica is done, let's head back. I haven't taught ducks fly yet. Let's head to Giovanni now. A couple of extra levels. We should get over him now. 5 on the team. You always... And there's level 36. They're always the ones that you accidentally run into when you don't want to battle anyone. The trainer that just has 5 under-leveled weak Pokemon. Alright, what's Mankey's stat? Okay, what's Mankey's stats? Damn! Man, that attack and the speed, that's like second or third, even close to a third evolution tier. Mankey's strong, he just can't take a hit. So he's strong and he's fast. Like he can hit heavy and he can probably outspeed the opponent. But if he's gonna get hit by literally anything, Mankey ain't sticking around. Didn't James kick it in the anime to evolve it into a Primeape? 1 shot on Onix, 1 on Rhydon, and it was that easy with just a couple of extra levels. It's amazing how much difference just a couple of extra levels can do, especially in early Pokemon days. Alright, Sylph Scope is ours. Let's head back to Lavender. So the ghosts, even Agatha, are finally going to have an easy run with Agatha. You don't get that very often. She's usually an absolute pain. But all the ghosts are super weak to Dig. They've got very poor physical defense. Dig's a physical move, base 100 in Gen 1, and super effective. So they have no defense against that hit, and because of Mankey's speed, that also one-ups Agatha. Her Gengars are very quick, but Mankey should be quicker, and it shouldn't have to be that much of a higher level. Alright, Ghost Marowak. Seismic. How about Karate Chop? There we go. Alright. Mama Marowak is out the way. And for Zubat and Golbat. Golbat could still be a little bit of an issue with Agatha. If Mankey gets confused and hits itself 4 times in a row, which does happen very often on this game, that could spell a defeat. Alright, another rocket in the bin. Alright, so thinking ahead, Koga's fine, Blaine is fine, Sabrina is fine if we can outspeed. We can probably one-shot most of her team. As long as we can get through that Kadabra. Alright, I'll Dr. Fuchsia first. Six paces into the grass, then press A to collect that rare candy. Alright, into the Safari Zone. So we got to grab Surf and the gold teeth to progress further with the game. Some of the most sought after Pokemon in the gen are in here though. Scyther, Tauros, Pinsir, Kangaskhan, Rhyhorn, which will, of course, Chansey. Dude, Chanseys are a nightmare to catch on this game. Their catch rate is so low, and they will always run away. Like, the whole bait and the rock throw mechanic is just completely broken. It just doesn't work. We don't have room for it. I love how he says you're super lucky for winning this prize. No, it was a contest for who could get to the end, and I made it to the end. There was no luck involved. Alright, Koga's gym, his trainers will probably be more difficult because they use psychic types. As you see there, it did a lot of damage to Mankey. There goes a Kadabra. I'm all the way back here. And I don't have ducks in the party. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do the fighting dojo. Just want an extra level or two because Koga's trainers are actually going to be harder than Koga. So just that extra level or two just to get us over. Now Thrash. Thrash is a strong move, but it will confuse you after a few turns, so it comes with its price. Alright. Hitmonlee is down. Hitmonchan, they're both. Oh, if it hits me here with a fire punch and a burn, wow. So those punches are actually classed as special moves. If Hitmonchan went for a physical hit move there with an X attack, it probably would have knocked me out. Choose whichever one you like. I don't want either one of them. They're both rubbish. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee as solo runs in Gen 1, they were shocking. Like, they were absolutely shocking. Machamp and Machoke weren't too bad. Alright, let's try Koga again. Thing is, not even going into the Pokemon Centers enough. You actually have to heal there to actually be warped back to it. It's another thing on Gen 1 that does not make any sense. Oh, one shot. Very nice. They just that one level, that one or two extra levels just does so much difference. So much difference. Alright, what is the quality of Mankey's stats? Look at that. Attack and speed that high at level 40 for a pre-evolved Pokemon. That's actually really good. Oh! Wow, that wasn't very nice. But any psychic move that Mankey gets hit by, it is absolutely cooked. This guy, yep, he's got a Hypno. That does no disable. This could be a win. Critical hit, Mankey. Critical hit. If you've been saving one, use it now. Nice. Didn't need the critical hit. Alright, now Dux isn't in the party. Mankey's not... Actually, I do have 2 super potions. I'm going to have to get rid of them. So, full health, Mankey. But all we need here is Dig. Coughing's a one-shot. Muck won't be a one-shot, but it'll do a lot of damage. X attack. That is the best possible scenario. We can use Seismic Toss from there. Muck's pretty chunky on defense, but if it hit a sludge, that would have done a lot of damage. Especially with an X attack, but... Alright, there goes Coughing, and Wheezing might use Self-Destruct. It uses an X attack, so Self-Destruct will knock Mankey out. There's Dig, which does half. Koga. Koga. What are you doing? Sludge. With an X attack, that'd be very close to knocking Mankey out because of how bad its defense is, but Koga, what were you doing? Oh, the AI on this game, man, it is whack sometimes. Alright, we're making good progress, so it's not going to be the fastest run by any means. I mean, it's hard to believe it, but Kadabra had finished a game 12 minutes ago on its run. Mewtwo had finished it 10 minutes ago as well. If I did Mewtwo again, I reckon I could probably do it under half an hour. With all the speed up capabilities and that, of course, but it's about how good the Pokemon is for the run, not how fast it can do it. Because there's some really good Pokemon that took about an hour and a half to do just because they struggled at one stage or two stages of the game, but they were actually really good Pokemon throughout. Oh, the trainers in here are much weaker than what we've been... Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't knock my chop out. Alright, level 42. We're about on par with the level of the rival. Alright, here we go. Rival battle. So, Pidgeot, let's go for Karate Chop. We outspeed Pidgeot, which is a good sign. So it'll take 3 wing attack. Oh, that did a lot. How much does Seismic do? About the same. So I think Pidgeot will only go for wing attack due to the AI. There's an execute. Okay. How much will Dig? Neutral. No, not very effective. So it's actually neutral against Venusaur. Body Slam. Maybe go for Paralysis. Very nice. Now Seismic and Seismic. Gyarados. Body Slam. Has to be Body Slam. Bite. That will do it in Ducks. Sabrina will absolutely cake us right now. Blaine will not. I might actually battle Blaine now and then come back to Saffron. Oh, I don't have Lapras. I don't have Lapras. I could catch another water Pokemon. I don't want to though. Come on. We can beat the rival Mankey. We're going to have to beat him anyway. We know, even at this level, Mankey would probably already beat Blaine. Or at least be very close to it. If Hypno used Confusion, that probably would have been a one-shot. So that's what I'll say about Blaine, is that we could probably beat him at this level, so... Fighting him at a higher level is not that big of a loss. Damn, we're taking a lot of damage against that Pidgeot. I wish we could get Lapras before that rival battle. It's like Game Freak and Pokemon developers didn't assume for us to be doing speed runs and Lapras using Surf here. Well, I mean, I could catch another Pokemon to use Surf, so... no, we're gonna have to try something else. Because Pidgeot is just doing so much damage. We've done pretty much everything else. I could go onto Cycling Road and battle a few of the trainers up here, because they have a few chunky Pokemon that can get us a level or two. We need Pidgeot to be minimum 2 hits. Because Pidgeot is just doing so much damage. And the thing is, Wing Attack's not even a strong move. It's only like base 35 or something. Like, it's a weak move. But Mankey's poor defense and that little boost because it's weak against a move is just making the difference. Coughing. Still level 44. There we go, 45. Let's go try him again. As long as we can two-shot Pidgeot, I think we'll be okay. Gyarados might be a little bit of an issue though, so the rival might actually be a little bit challenging towards endgame. I mean, Blaine now is definitely going to be a cakewalk. Even Sabrina. If we can outspeed Sabrina, we should be able to one-shot most... Mankey. I'm sorry, I forgot to heal. That's not doing any more damage than what it did before. It grew 2 levels. It's not doing anything. That's a bit of a surprise. I thought Mankey would have done a bit more. You know what, let's battle a couple more trainers then. Get to level 46. There's a rare candy here. Still no level 46. There we go, this should do it. There we go, 46. Alright, now that we're level 46, I'm going to use one of those rare candies. Or should I? No, you know what, I'll use one of them. That's why I picked that one up. Because sometimes I skip that one, so we'll give it 1 extra level. So if Pidgeot can be 2 hits, that might make the difference. Yeah, there we go. Wing attack. Critical hit on us as well. Here we go. Alakazam, do we outspeed? We do. Confusion, dig, one shot, Charizard. Oh, if only we had a little bit more HP. Ooh, Charizard might need... Oh, there's a Leer. Now that will, in theory, raise my attack because of the badge boosting glitch. Go for Body Slam. I might cause a paralysis. all we do... Ah, Mankey. So close. Oh, that's tragic. Mankey almost had that one. That was actually quite an impressive battle. If it didn't get hit by a critical against Pidgeot, it may have been a different outcome there. Oh, it's a range as well. Charizard again here. Oh, maybe I should have gone for Body Slam. Rage. How far off me on Seismic? We got a miss. No, it's about the same. Oh, Mankey is an inch away from winning that battle. So Pidgeot's 2-shot knockout is a range. Mankey did level up though, so that gap is closing. Ah, critical hit again. Wing Attack's not a high critical hit move. It's just Mankey getting really bad luck. Tell you what, the amount of dislike I have for the rivals Pidgeot is legendary in this battle because it uses Sand Attack. There we go. There we go, Mankey. This battle could be the one. Gyarados. What does he go for? Dragon Rage. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. Alright, we got a bit more health for Charizard now. If we can get a crit with Karate Chop. If it goes for Rage, that'll be very handy. And it does. You're kidding me. It hit a critical hit. It should be okay, though. Another critical hit with its attack boost. I wonder if it would have done more if it didn't hit a critical, because remember, critical hit bypasses any stat boosts, but only just at level 49. Mankey is through the rival. Now Sabrina, as long as we can outspeed Kadabra, and I think we will, because Sabrina's Alakazam is likely to go for Psywave, which isn't going to one-shot Mankey because of its... Oh, I could have given Mankey a little bit of a assistance here with healing. Haha. But Mankey didn't need it. At level 50 now. Alright, so Blaine's easy. Giovanni is easy. What about the Elite Four? Lorelei might be a little bit of an issue. So Giovanni's fine. So the rest of the gyms are fine. So let's think about the Elite Four. So Lorelei, because of her, it's her Lapras that's going to make the difference in that. Bruno's fine. Agatha's fine. Lance is fine as well because he's only going to go for I didn't evolve Mankey then, did I? No. Oh. You know what? I think it's time to save. How do I own 4 on the Pokedex? Oh, Spearow. Well, I was bugging out then. I was like, how? Is that a glitch or something? No, Spearow. How could we ever forget our Spearow? Well, pretty easily, actually. Well, it's just clocked over an hour. But I'm not unhappy with how Mankey's done. I reckon Mankey's actually been really good. Oops. In general... Oh, where am I? There we go. Alright, Sabrina. We outspeed Kadabra, that'll be a one-shot. Mr. Mime, we outspeed, that'll be a one-shot. Venomoth, Karate Chop, Psybeam. Alright, Alakazam. We don't outspeed, but it goes for Reflect. Psywave, that does just random damage. Seismic Toss might actually knock it out from here. Nice. Psywave, terrible move. Never use it, never teach it. Sell the TM. Alright, so still got 2 gyms. I don't feel... How has Mankey's run already been an hour? I feel like Mankey hasn't been that bad. It's actually been really good. Like, I don't think Mankey's really been... It's not like it's really had any real challenges that it hasn't overcome within a decently quick amount of time. I think it's more because I'm having to consciously undo the fast forward so I can stop Mankey from evolving. That's what's putting the pre-evolve Pokemon's times up. Oh, alright, bag drop. 11, there's a few TMs here as well. I won't sell all of them. Keep some money for endgame. Well, out of all the fighting Pokemon in the game, I wouldn't be unhappy with a Primeape or a Mankey in the team. Machamp by far is the strongest fighting type in here. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are both rubbish. But you know what? I definitely wouldn't be unhappy with Primeape. I guess you could probably say Poliwrath, actually, for the fighting type, because that is technically water fighting. This is probably going to be Mankey's easiest battle of the run. There's nothing that Blaine's going to be able to do. Okay, so Blaine, Growlithe, Dig, one shot. Yes, Blaine will use super potions on fully health Pokemon as well. Coding error. Rapidash, one shot. Arcanine, only 4 levels higher than it. Fire Blast. Fire Blast would probably knock Mankey out because of the poor special stat. You may actually find out here. Fire Blast, it does not. Go the safe option, Seismic Toss. Oh, Mankey really only still just won against Blaine though, didn't he? Well, if we take off the all the time that Mankey needed, if it could learn Low Kick like it could in Yellow, it could have been through Brock within like 4 or 5 minutes, which would have significantly enhanced Mankey's time. So that is one of the difference makers in Mankey's run. Alright, Giovanni is fine, he won't be a problem. Huh. How bizarre. What are their defensives? Machoke and Machop. I've done Machoke and Machamp, but I don't remember their stats. They must have decent defense, because Mankey is barely doing half on them. It makes sense that they'd have high defense. They're a big block of human-shaped muscle. And that time they didn't even damage it. Wow, this is a strange game sometimes, man. It really is. Alright, 2 shots on Rhyhorn. Doug Trio. That could do a lot of damage with Dig, actually. Do I outspeed Doug Trio? I do now. I think Doug Trio will go for Dig itself. Oh, it went for Growl. That was unexpected. Usually it goes for Dig. Nido Queen. Gotta go for Dig because it's weak. Part Poison. Same with Nido King. And Rhydon, which it's probably only going to go for Horn Drill. What about Seismic Toss? Oh, wow. Rhydon's chunk. Oh, yeah, Rhydon does actually have quite a lot of HP. Makes up for that bad special stat with it. So by, like, base stat total, Rhydon's actually pretty high up. But because it's special is pretty bad, and it's 4 times weakness to grass and water. Just all of them are so bad in Gen 1. Now in Gen 2, when special attack and special defense became a thing, they got a slight buffer, made them a little bit more usable. Alright, what are we? Level 53, Pidgeot. We outspeed, it's 3 shots, so... Oh, agility. So that's a psychic move. Because Mankey's a fighting type, the opposition think that psychic is a good option of move to use, even though it's not a damaging move. So that's why Lance won't be any problems. As soon as we can get through Gyarados. Actually, does his Aerodactyl have wing attack? If it doesn't, Lance's Pokemon will only go for agility because it says psychic move strong against fighting Pokemon. Alright, Gyarados. 3 hits. Bite. Dragon Rage. That's not too bad. Alakazam, do we... Oh, nah, not at level 50. Not at level 50. So what level do we need to be to outspeed Alakazam? Well, I usually use the rare candies here anyway, because this rival going on to his other rival battle, they're not that far apart. So this rival battle is like the most irrelevant one. It just sort of lets you show up where you measure against the rival. You can estimate how difficult he'll be based on this battle. So we'll buffer Mankey up to level, what is it, 57 now, so... And 4 more, so it'll be level 61. Massive attack stat though. Even at level 100, Mankey's attack stat would rival most of those fully evolved. He's not bad at all, really, stat-wise. Oh, we're nearly there. Alright, one more. I can't speed this up either. See, when it comes to fully evolved Pokemon, I can get through this really quick. This is what adds on like another minute or 2 onto the run. As with fully evolved, it's just with the speed up. Alright, level 61. Oh my god. Even with all those rare candies, it's still only just able to do it in 2 hits against Pidgeot. Oh, I've just been seeded. Do we outspeed Alakazam now? We do. Okay. But it gained armor. Oh, Mankey falls apart a little bit at the rival. I thought he would have been okay with the rival, but no, he's actually quite struggled. Oh, there's an agility. That's... Ah, but it was faster after the agility, and then it used a wing attack. Leah. Okay. Oh, 2 shots on Gyarados. Level 62. We're faster than Alakazam now, and it doesn't go for Reflect this time, so that should be a 1-shot. Alakazam's got very bad physical defense, but usually it doesn't matter because Alakazam is so fast and so powerful and special. It usually just obliterates anything in its path anyway. I guess it's got to be Karate Chop. Go for that crit. It'll be 3 hits. Slash is high critical hit ratio as well. How much does Body Slam do? Karate Chop wouldn't have knocked it out. Oh, why couldn't you go for that potion when Mankey was out? The fact that the rival's still going. I reckon that's an oversight because he's appearing in the same spot that he did in the first one. I reckon his item wasn't changed or something. Good result against Pidgeot. That was perfect. Went for agility twice, poison. That's not too bad actually. We can... Bruh. What the hell? Hydro Pump at a one-shot on a crit. Ah, that's Mankey's special stat coming into play there. It is pretty bad. So basically, the rivals' Pokemon are like 12 to 15 levels higher. Ah, is that a little bit too much, maybe? No, his Gyarados is 58, so between 10 and 15 then we'll say. So at level 62, if Mankey is around level 75 to 80, is probably what it will be when it beats the rival, although Alakazam comes in second in that team as well. Alright, here we go, right, Charizard again. I'm going to go for Body Slam here. It's stronger than Karate Chop, and it can cause paralysis. Maybe I should be using Body Slam instead of Karate Chop from here. I mean, I could go and get Rock Slide, but I feel like that'll be a little bit cheap because I didn't actually consider that because that's 4 times strong against Charizard, the starter. The starters are meant to be good against you, so in the interest of fairness, I won't get Rock Slide for Mankey. Getting Rock Slide for Mankey would make a lot of difference though, especially against Lorelei. I could just not use it against Charizard. Okay. Well, there's no quick way through this path. I wonder how many times I've gone through this path. I mean, the solo run's not included. I have played this game a lot of times. Replayed it a lot of times. It's probably the game I've played from start to finish the most. Would be Pokemon Gen 1. Would be Pokemon Yellow. I mean, I played Yellow a lot more than Red and Blue because of the updates, the additions to it. Which, there wasn't much added to it, but I liked Yellow the best. The color palettes were a little bit more vibrant. They changed a lot more. Red and Blue just sort of had the red hue or the blue hue over it, whereas Yellow changed depending on the area you were in, which was quite a nice touch. Don't want to use dig in here, that's for sure. I don't want to be digging all the way back to Viridian City. Full restore. Alright, we're out. Well, Ducks and Lapras. Like always when we get to this stage, get in the box. They are done. We have almost no money left, but we do still have some TMs. Build up some full restores, get rid of these, get rid of that, that's Psywave, that's Toxic, that's, alright, that'll do. Some more full restores. Now I still do have those PP ups. Dig and dig. Dig's only a 10 PowerPoint move, so alright, last save. just in case I accidentally evolved Mankey. I accidentally evolved Seal, but that was after it got the win. So I was like, I'm not doing Seal again for the Elite Four. Seal was surprisingly bad. And speaking of Seal, there's a Dugong. Let's go for Body Slam. Paralysis, very nice. Rest. It's only going to go for Rest, actually, because it's a psychic move. Cloister. Oh, I'm actually going to go for Seismic Toss for Cloister, because Cloister's got very high physical defense. So I'm not going to be able to damage him very well with anything else. It's used Supersonic on me. Might even go for Seismic on Slowbro. Alright, Jinx. Let's go for Body Slam. So yeah, Lorelei's Jinx isn't right. Jinx's physical defense... Actually, Jinx has worse physical defense than Mankey. Actually, no, they might be the similar. But Jinx's physical defense is terrible. Lorelei's physical defense for her Jinx is a lot higher than what it should be. Because when I use Jinx for my solo run, Jinx's defense didn't even hit 100 by the time it finished the game. So Lorelei's Jinx shouldn't be able to survive a hit from Mankey. Alright. Dugong can't do anything to us. Cloister, Seismic Toss. It's 2 Seismic Tosses to knock it out. It's 3 for Slowbro. What do we go for Jinx here? Karate Chop. Critical hit, 1 shot. Lapras. Let's go for Body Slam. 2 shots with crit. But that paralyzed me. I didn't paralyze it. It hit me with Blizzard. Oh, I paralyzed Lapras. I didn't see that. And it made me faster. Well done, Mankey. So Bruno and Agatha and Lance are actually not that difficult. How is Mankey's... It'd be all... If I was able to keep the speed toggle going like I do for the fully evolved Pokemon, Mankey's time would be under an hour. I'm really surprised with how good Mankey has actually been. Which means Machop should be similar. Oh, no, actually Machop's a lot slower. So, no, Machop will be a lot worse. Can Machop learn Dig? I think it can. Oh, we outspeed Gengar. That's massive. Dude, I reckon Primeape might actually be the better fighting Pokemon because it's faster. I don't think Machamp's speed is that great. So, faster Pokemon always just have that little bit more of an advantage. So I would actually pick Primeape as the best fighting Pokemon in Gen 1. Oh, we even outspeed the last Gengar. Good thing is though, if we do lose to the rival, we'll get back to him fairly easily. So it means that Mankey can level up a bit quicker and all that as well. Alright, let's get through Lance. He's only going to go for Agility, besides Gyarados. So, Karate Chop, that'll be 3 hits. Height. Jeez. Man, that Gyarados is a prick, man. Maybe I should go for... I should go for Body Slam instead against Gyarados. Karate Chop's the wrong move. May have been lucky to get past that Lapras on the first time as well. You know, I could go and get Rock Slide. Lorelei, don't tempt me. I will. Dig. Body Slam. Body Slam. Paralyzed. Fully paralyzed. Very nice. Very nice. As long as we can outspeed the rival's Alakazam, which we should be able to, Pidgeot could still go for Agility. It does have Wing Attack, but it could still go for Agility as well. Knock out Onix. Use Counter. That's why that did so much damage. We have to try and get a bit lucky against Machamp here. It's just gone for an extra fail. 2 of them. It's going to have to be Seismic. It went for Focus Energy. Wow. Bruno, why? How could we lose? Because he used bad moves and bad Pokemon. 2 Onyxes, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Arguably, with Onyx, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, they're arguably 3 of the worst Pokemon in the game that you would realistically consider, like, not Magikarp or Caterpie tier. Arbok and Gengar. Okay, we are at Lance again. As long as we can get past that damn Gyarados, it should be a win because the rest of the Pokemon should only go for Agility. Due to my fighting typing and them being psychic moves. Original Gen doesn't think past that. Do we paralyze Gyarados? Dragon Rage is fine. Critical hit here would be good. There's paralysis. Ah, nice. Nicely done. Right, Dragonair. From here, Karate Chop will do, I guess. Because it's only going to go for agility. Aerodactyl 2. Went for takedown. Doesn't Aerodactyl have agility? Oh, I thought it did. The fact that Aerodactyl still outspeeds Mankey at this level as well says a lot. Aerodactyl is insanely fast. I did a solo run with Aerodactyl and it was insanely bad. Aerodactyl is not good in Gen 1. Doesn't match up well against anything. Tell you what, Seismic Toss is almost a move now because of... we're both paralyzed. 2 fully paralysis. Nah, Mankey, that's deserved. 2 fully paralyzed and then a confused. That is deserved to get knocked out at. Oh, we lost a bit of health against Cloyster there. Lapras is paralyzed. Blizzard. Dig. And fully paralyzed. Alright, we're back against Bruno. So we should at least get back to Lance again. Did I miss that dig? I did. Alright, Seismic Toss. Body Slam, Body Slam. What, Hitmonchan's... If a Hitmonchan with counter can actually do a bit of damage. Seismic, Seismic, Seismic. Alright. So the only potential difficulty with Agatha is Golbat. Ah, she switched. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Ah, good dig. Good dig. Ah, crud. Unbelievable. It's because she swapped to Golbat at the... I don't know what the gist is behind that, but Agatha does that. She swaps Pokemon. Damn that Lapras. I have a undying hatred for that Lapras. But this will probably be around... Mankey shouldn't need to be much higher level than this to get the win, really. Seismic's probably the safer option against Hitmonchan, because otherwise it can go for counter. Your X-Defend does not work against my Seismic Toss. Why doesn't Machamp ever go for its physical moves straight away? Oh, I'm not going so easy on you this time, Agatha. I'm fully healed. She just did it again. Ah, take that, Golbat, you cave-dwelling, big-toothed, Zubat, annoying. Don't you know that you're toxic? Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, Lance. Let's see if we can get past him this time. It's got to be Body Slam on Gyarados with a fully paralyzed and a Leer. That's even better for us because that will up our attack as well. Dragonairs are fine. It'll get our speed up as well, actually. I'm going to go for Seismic against Aerodactyl. I don't believe this. I went for Hyper Beam. Did a lot of damage. Oh, it's just, he's just used a Hyper Potion as well. I'm going to have to go for Body Slam. Oh, I don't believe it. I didn't think Aerodactyl... I could have sworn that Aerodactyl had agility. I'm sure I've seen that use agility before. Maybe it's his Gen 2 Aerodactyl that uses it, because I swear I've seen Lance's Aerodactyl use agility before. Maybe it has it on yellow. I don't know. I just seem to have this memory that Lance's Aerodactyl has agility. It's a move that it should have, but oh, I've only got one full restore left. Look at these, they're all almost one-shots now. Well, we've only got one full restore, but that might be all we need. Ah, she doesn't swap this time. Ah, deserved. Get rid of Golbat. Get rid of Arbok. Get rid of Gengar. Well, fortunately, we have got to Lance at full HP. So our last remaining full restore is still available to us. Paralyzed. Ah, fantastic. Oh, would it have 75 HP? No, I'll go for Body Slam again, so it looks like it's done half. Oh, Leer, that's actually best possible scenario that could have happened. Karate chops on the Dragonairs. Okay. Oh, it missed with takedowns. Takedown's not 100% accurate. It's gone for Hyper Potion. It's guaranteed 3 Seismic Toss. Oh, it's missed with takedown again. Unbelievable. I need a paralysis. Oh, I did not want to see Supersonic. Oh, Mankey, you're beautiful. Mankey, you are beautiful. Oh, okay, so with Confusion and it hitting itself, if it's a Pokemon that's got high attack, it will do more damage to itself. Oh, no. Dragonite can't hit Mankey. It's only going to go for psychic moves. Oh, I don't believe this. Oh, my God. Oh, it was so close to knocking itself out. Because that could have happened. Mankey could have hit itself 3 times, even though Dragonite can't damage me. If Mankey hits itself in Confusion, it does a lot of damage because its attack is so high and its defense is so bad. That's why it's doing so much damage. Oh, an hour and a half. But Mankey's been better than that. Mankey's really been better. What's its stats? At level 76. Look at that. Look at its attack, man. Look at its physical defense. It's not even 100. No wonder it's did so much damage to itself. Alright, Pidgeot. It's got to be body slam. I didn't use an elixir. Oh no. Oh, this has started off pretty much as bad as it could have. I have to use Dig against Alakazam. I didn't use the elixir before the battle, so technically I've done more damage to myself. Oh, it went for Tail Whip. Exeggutor. Hypnosis didn't affect. Would it have 76? Yes, full restore. How much does Dig do? Ah, it won't do anything. Pidgeot going for Mirror Move did so much damage. Mankey's very close though. It outspeeds everything else the rival's going to throw at us. Right, Mankey's very, very close. Still, man, that says a lot about Lapras. It really does. Lapras is such a tank, man. Like, still, Starmie's a bit better. They learn similar moves. They can learn Psychic, Thunderbolt, Surf, and Ice Beam, which is a absolutely horrific moveset to go up against. Like, you're effective against most of the game. But Starmie's just a little bit quicker than Lapras. A little bit higher critical hit ratio in that. So speed really does do a lot on this. Ah, you lost to Bruno. It actually went for a physical move. It would have went for submission. Somewhat ironic losing to Bruno there though. I went for Fissure. I'll tell you what, Mankey's been better than this. Mankey's actually been really good. I don't care what the final time will say. Mankey has never felt like it's really struggled throughout the run. Like, even against the Elite Four. Like, it's been a lot better than most of the Pokemon that have come before it, that are like pre-evolves. Oh, look at that. 2 shots on Gyarados. Get rid of Dragonair. Aerodactyl. Seismic Toss. I didn't see what it went for. It was probably Leer. Probably won't go for anything now. Hyper Potion. Confusion. That's not ideal. Ah, Mankey. Just don't hit yourself in confusion. Ah, again, Mankey. Where's all this coming from? Where did all that come from? Alright. I'll be a Pokemon master when I've done 151 solo runs. Alright, I believe in Mankey. Have an elixir. Have a full restore. Level 79. And Pidgeot's the danger one. Is going for... Oh, it went for Sky Attack. So the rival obviously doesn't have good AI then, because it should always go for Sky Attack. But it went for Mirror Move from the last battle, and that's what did all the damage. That's what I was about to say. Maybe going for Body Slam's not the best idea. Dig should one-shot Alakazam, 20 levels higher. Well, the amount of strength compared to Alakazam's defense. Seismic or Dig for Rhydon's got a lot of HP, so Dig may actually be the better option. Leer, that's really good for us. That'll increase attack and speed. Exeggutor, it's got to be Body Slam. Oh, it'll be 2. Oh, I didn't want to see Hypnosis. I didn't want to... Oh, Mankey woke up. Stomp did a fair chunk. Oh, Mankey, you tank. Most Pokemon don't go like this. Okay, that'll reset the badge boosting effects, leveling up. Gyarados. Again, it's got to be Body Slam. It's a little bit stronger than Lance's. Critical hit, full restore. Oh, it's about half. It's paralyzed now. And Leer. Oh, the luck Mankey is getting is almost folklore, almost meme-worthy at this stage. Charizard. Again, it's got to be Body Slam. Paralysis. Oh, no. Oh, I tell you what. If that had burned me, that would have reduced my power and speed. I would have had to have gone for Seismic, which probably would knock it out from here. But with a speed drop, Charizard might outspeed. It is a pretty quick Pokemon, but Mankey has done it. It's level 80. But I think Mankey has actually been a lot better. Its final time as well is bad, but Mankey didn't seem that bad throughout the whole run. I reckon Mankey was better than Sil, and I think Sil ended up with a better time. No, I like Mankey. I like Primeape as well. They're definitely the best fighting type. I reckon they'd be better than Machoke. Oh, then again, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, they can learn Low Kick though. If Mankey had Low Kick, that would have had a fighting move, which would have done good against the Ice types. Anyway, it's all done. Mankey's final stat check. Look at that attack, man, and that speed. It's good, man. It's a good Pokemon. It just can't take a hit. But apart from that, Mankey's run was pretty good. So that's another one done. Who's going to be next? I don't know. I have put my list in a box by accident since I'm moving house soon. But I do have a search toggle so I can see if I've done the Pokemon or not. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.